I'm Glen Waters. I live on a farm near Norborne, Missouri with my wife Kyla and my two children, Kristen and Grant. I grew up in this area and have had the opportunity to live here my entire life. I acquired a passion for the beef cattle business with the purchase of 3 registered Hereford cows and calves in 1977 for my 4-H project, and have owned cattle ever since then. We raise commercial cow-calf pairs here in northwest Missouri on the borders of Ray and Carroll County, and really enjoy the opportunity to do something that we think is important work, and the opportunity to raise a family in a good, wholesome environment in a place that we like to be at. And we really enjoy the time we get to spend together doing this, and hopefully get to do that for a long time. Our farm is what I call a cow-calf operation, which means that we have mother cows, which are adult cows, much like children would have a mother, and they raise a baby calf every year. And so certain times of the year, different producers have baby calves born to their mothers. On our farm, we do that in the spring, and we also do that in the fall. So we do that twice a year with different cows. And we like that because we like to work with raising the babies and growing up and allowing the babies to grow up on our farm along with our babies, our 2 children. And so it really makes a nice project for a family to grow up around and do together, as well as it is the very beginning of the beef production system, which is babies eventually grow up and they eventually become the beef that we have the opportunity to consume in the form of hamburgers and steaks and other really good cuts of beef. On our cattle farm, we feed a lot of things to our cattle. The very first thing they eat is they utilize the grass that grows. This time of year our grass is green and growing very abundantly, so our cattle really enjoy this time of year. But we also don't graze all that grass, and so sometimes we harvest that in the form of a product called hay, which we store, and then we can feed that back to the cattle at another time when we don't have as much grass or as good a grass, or that we have grass in the places that we need to have the cattle at. And so the hay allows us to do that in different places at different times. In addition to that, we also purchase some processed feeds from feed companies that are balanced and designed to allow the animals to be healthy and thrive and do the job that they need to do. And then we also raise some other things on our farm, primarily corn, which is a grain that we blend with a lot of feeds, which provides some necessary nutrients to cattle as well. And so there's really a lot of things that we feed cattle, but on our farm, grass and feed and corn are the main things that our cattle get. A day in the life of a cattle producer, there's no 2 days are the same, yet there are some things that you do every day. You're going to take care of your animals. You're going to make sure that they have appropriate feed resources. They need water to drink. That's the single most important nutrient for cattle, is to have good, clean, safe water, and plenty of it. We want them to be in the area that they're supposed to be in, so that involves maintenance of your equipment, fences, facilities, things so that the animals don't get out and get exposed to dangers or things like that. So just providing food, water, and a safe environment for animals are some very basic things that you do every single day. I think in a lot of cases we do those things 365 days a year without thinking about it, because it's just a part of our general progression through the course of a day. But I think most every cattleman's going to get up in the morning, go check their animals, do some chores, and then there's other tasks through the day that we all have to do, whether that's take care of our families, go conduct business, go to jobs off the farm, whatever those things may be, and then come back at the end of the day. And again, we're going to make sure that those animals are in good condition and safe before we go to bed at night.